Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the Champion of Light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
I like how the Night Springs announcer is kind of in this narrating, which is like kind of their version of the Twilight Zone in this universe. So we're back at the observatory, guys.
As history repeats,
I'm gonna go see. Oh,
the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I better find Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should
as we're gonna go see our girl, Dr. Meadows, again. Uh-oh. So I think we have to go over this way. Got a spider. Oh, that's one of those guys. Shoot. Oh no. This is ridiculous. Oh. Wow, there's things all over the place here. Oh, we're gonna die quickly here. Somehow managed to survive that. What's in this briefcase? Hunting rifle. No, I still like the pump action. It gives us a quicker release and more rounds. Imaging array is right in here. Dr. Meadows' car. Return to the telescope. That's when I heard like the little noise with the spiders. What was that? Oh, it's these things. I'm gonna not blast your light at them. Take it back over here. Just run up this way. Go. Gotta heal anyway, so let's get in here. Alright, no. Let us in, Dr. Meadows. Oof. Oh my gosh, I had to dodge quickly behind while I was shooting pretty much. Oh, that was good. That was some good play right there. Okay. Need ammo. Do we need ammo for the pick up the flare? Need ammo for this gun. Let me in, girl.
It's you! How dare you! No, wait. It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
Alright, so there's an ammo refill somewhere up there, I think. Oh yes, I think it's time for another episode of Mr. Scratch. It's everyone's favorite, so buckle up, guys, and enjoy!
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now, guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
Alright, Mr. Scratch, he's come in to intimidate and mock Alan yet again. Mr. Scratch isn't a worthless hack, is he? Flashbangs,
You'll have to
flares.
forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
I have the
all
replacement
right.
part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Let's restock our Magnum ammo here. There we go. Doctor, are you gonna let me on the elevator or what? Oh, that's right, I gotta install the array first. There we go.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Alright, Dr. Meadows, we'll come up and see you. There she is.
Hello.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I suppose I could call it magic.
I don't believe in magic.
Mm-hmm.
Neither do I. But I can't argue with what I've experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes. All right.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates with me on some level I don't pretend to understand. But for all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not just you. I've experienced the same thing as you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
Maybe. On the other hand, given your appearance, and the fact that you're trying to convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor. For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature. I completely understand your reluctance to believe me.
There are people caught so deep in their psychosis that they retroactively manufacture memories and beliefs that conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point. if you want to get something done.
Alright. I'm gonna go secure the primary pipes. Down we go. Let's go, Alan. Do it for Dr. Meadows. Do it for Cartier Vision. Cartier Vision. So I'm gonna head back out. Open up. Okay, here we are. I don't know which way is quickest here. Maybe we'll go around this way. Down here. No, that can only mean one thing. Angel Rick coming. That wasn't too bad. I just don't want any more of those bird guys swooping in. Or spiders. Spiders. Actually have to go in here. Look at all this. Oh goodness. Light a flare there. Try and take out some of the smaller guys first. There we go. Oh! 2 big guys. Just great. Actually get the pump out. Yeah. Now we're talking. There we go. Right now. This dude back here throwing grenades at us.
These beams hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way. All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Can't go that way. Wow.
I guess they didn't
Alright
like
then.
that.
Ain't it funny you with them but say you love me? I think we should probably keep the pump action out right now. We just filled up our ammo. Alright, we've so far we've met up with Dr. Meadows. Oh, okay, we just gotta run from all this. This way, this way. Is that a crate? What the hell? Ain't it funny with them saying I'm a Here's the fireman. Fireman. Yes, good shooting, Alan. Guys, now there's ammo over here too. I know. Oh, let's throw some flashbangs right back at him. How you like that? there another one around? There's a couple guys around. I can get this guy now. Ooh, nice. And let us in, Meadows. Hurry up. Oh, you missed the Mr. Scratch video. There's more though.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Okay, what the heck? I can't even see where I'm going. Dr. Meadows. Where's our girl? There she is up there. She's waiting for us in the dark here.
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's my number? Oh,
What's on your
what's on my mind?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes. I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Heh, she grilled him. Okay then, Dr. Meadows. We're not controlling her actions, really. She's just chilling.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
Your internet sucks? Why is it like buffering a lot? Going back into the drive-in
Last
theater.
time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Alright, are we gonna go see the spicy girl in there? Is she still spicy? Is she still feeling spicy? Kinda pause and hit play so I'm still live. Okay, so it's just buffered for a bit.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back.
It's alright. Let her be out of her mind. Oh, Serena.
You again?
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife. Little wifey. Waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman. Or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy pants. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already.
We'll be back.
So once the power is on.
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see
I
how
know.
it goes.
I know.
You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I want to be nasty with you.
Oh, Alan.
Okay,
You could do anything
What you got?
want. You can use my...
let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember more, but I guess that was too much to ask.
This is great. Right. Alright, Alan. He's got a mission, though. He can't even have fun with Serena. We get the keys. There's obviously a radio there. Bye, Serena. Have fun. I'm sure she'll have fun without us.
Are you getting it yet, genius?
Mr. Scratch. He's up there. I think he was just up there. Ah! Restore power. Go all the way down here. What's over here? Ammo. Sawed-off shotgun. We can actually switch the Magnum for that. No, I'm sorry. I like my Magnum and my pump action. I really do. Sawed-off is pretty good. When I do like the horde mode in this, eventually we'll use like different weapons and stuff. I'm looking forward to that too, guys, because the horde mode gives us an opportunity to keep playing the universe of Alan Wake as much as we want, without replaying the same story. You know, and I haven't beaten all the levels yet in the horde mode, so it'll be nice to try and run through all those. Oh, the battle? Yeah, it was only 2 guys there, that's why. It's like 2 or 3 guys, it doesn't take me. I feel like you're gonna be missing bits and pieces of this? Maybe. I mean, you can watch it back if you want to get all the story. As long as my end streams clean enough. Which isn't always a guarantee, as we know. My internet has a Cartier vision of its own. I don't want to miss out on the, I think there's another episode of Mr. Scratch coming up. Yes, there is. Everybody ready? Let's get the flare gun ammo first. Everybody have their seats. Here we go. So I can get like a good view of this for you guys.
I want to talk about Alice. Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, it's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring, too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know. I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet. My darling wife.
Oh, I love it. Mr. Scratch is one of the greatest video game villains ever made. So good. So, just tormenting Alan while he's stuck in this dark place. Yes, Alice. Everybody thinks that Alan's dead. Gone. And you guys will see how this one ends. That would set it up for Alan Wake 2. That I still really want. I will never stop asking for Alan Wake 2. Never stop hoping that one day we will get it. What they should do is re-release the first Alan Wake on Xbox One with enhanced graphics, all the chapters, the DLC chapters, and this game attached with it, and maybe like some cool collectible stuff. Get people into the series that maybe haven't had a chance to play it yet. And then build off that for the second one. At least that's just what I would do. And I would totally rebuy like a revamped version of this too, because I love the game that much. I would want the enhanced one as well. The graphics are already still good in these games. Imagine if they were even enhanced more. So we gotta go restore power now. Although I could just keep watching episodes of Mr. Scratch all night.
Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
A lot of guys coming here, so we gotta be careful. I want to get surrounded. Go off, go off. There we go, we needed that. They're all getting up. There's a lot of guys here. No. Not gonna die, you're not gonna die. Yeah, of course it sets it up for a sequel that doesn't exist yet. The whole point of this game is to bridge the first season into the second season, really. The first game into the second game. This is just kind of, you know, like I said, like a bridge into it. Oh, an assault rifle. Let's get the assault rifle, actually. Let's change it up. We'll finally switch here. We'll get the assault rifle. But, yeah, it's not like the story's, like, wrapped up here. I mean, it's interesting, the end of this. There should be another Alan Wake after this, but really don't know what Remedy's problem is about not making another one. Whether they're just lazy or what. It's not like people don't want it. Maybe they have to have the money, right? They've been making other games. Quantum Break was good, but I don't think it's like as popular as this game was. Control looks like a really good game. I'm still going to support Remedy, because I think their games are really good. I just wish that they would give us a sequel to this. Give us all a sequel to this. Yeah, we should get like I said, we should get a petition going online. Maybe like a crowd-funded thing or something. I'm sure if they crowd-funded it, like it would certainly get resourced very, very soon. Or like, you know, rather quickly, I should say. Flashbang. What else? Okay, so this is another one of these. Now, what are you doing, Alan? Put that one and the middle one up? No! He didn't put it on the, on the right one. Come on, the middle one. The middle one. There you go. Take off that one. There we go. Oh, spiders again. You bought 3 Lego games, Dev? Which ones did you get? You have most of them by now, but which ones did you get that you didn't have yet? Oh! Spiders coming. Okay. I need to get through here. Ah! Oh gosh. Run. Run. Just run. Run, Alan, run. Oh, that was close. Batman 1 and 2, Lego, and Marvel Superheroes 2. Oh, the Marvel ones... I think I played Marvel Superheroes 1 a little bit. I don't want to get electrified here. Okay, which way we gotta go now? Here. Now we gotta go back to the projector bill, and there he is.
If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
We lose, we lose, we lose. The big guy's coming. Let's get off the assault rifle. Ah! How did I not get hit there? Yeah, light him up. Light him up, light him up. There we go. Am I getting any new games from GameStop? Well, I picked up a few new games. Not like brand new, but like, you know, some used stuff from thrift stores and a couple from GameStop. Like Killing Floor 2, you saw me playing that. I'm probably going to play that next. But that sale that's going on, I might go check that out someday soon. Found a 360 game too that works on Xbox One as well for a couple bucks, called Midnight Club LA. It's supposed to be good. It's a Rockstar game. I've heard it's really good. Never played it. Your internet crashed? Wow, your internet is really bad. Origins is 20 bucks. Yeah, that was a good game. It's a really good game. It's a long game, but it was good. Although I didn't really start focusing on the story until like or towards the end. I was doing this story slowly throughout. Oh no. And I wanted to wrap it up. I'll be tweeting people about Alan Wake 2. We're making it happen. I hope so. A lot of people still love this game and want. Anytime there's a post on the Alan Wake Facebook by Remedy, people are just like, we want Alan Wake 2. We don't care. Like I still support them and want to buy their games, but like obviously what I want most is now. Like if there is an Alan Wake 2 announced, I will be so excited. Like there isn't a game that would probably excite me more right now. Like Alan Wake 2 was announced and it was coming out. Probably take me back to the day the first Alan Wake came out. Because when the first Alan Wake came out, I was excited for it. I was. I pre-ordered it. I was like, yeah, this game's gonna be looks pretty good. Definitely right up my alley. But I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I did. I fell in love with it so quickly. Rapidly became my favorite game of all time. Far Cry 5 is only 15 bucks. Wow, that went down quickly too. That's good. Yeah, the only Far Cry game I have right now. Like I wanted to get 5. That looks good. It's Far Cry Primal is the only one I own right now. There we go. I get the flare out. So we can destroy these towers again. One down. Just about. 2 more to go. Evil Within 2 was your hype? Yeah, I was definitely hyped for that when that came out too. It's a good call because I had gotten the first one like the day of it came out and loved that one. Oh, you, sir, not very nice. Oh, he killed me. What a mean guy. I have to go back and do that again. He actually died here. There's a lot of games I get pumped up for. Really, obviously, anytime a new PES comes out, that's like a holiday for me every year. Things come out like Tomb Raider games. Obviously, I'm like super stoked for it. Just tons of different games. I'll tell you, I'm gonna be super excited for the new Yoshi game. Definitely. That's gonna be a exciting release for me, anyways. Resident Evil 7 was a good spin-off. Resident Evil 7 was fantastic. Alright, dude, no, don't do it again. Don't you dare. Flare out. Just... Okay. That one's down. Let's go get this one. I am definitely getting Gears 5. That's actually one I'm really excited for. I'd say in the near future, within the next couple months, the 2 games I'm most looking forward to is Yoshi's Crafted World and World War Z. And then, yeah, Gears 5 is going to be a huge release for me too. I've played all those games and love them. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get MK11 too. Don't know if I'll end up getting it right away though. I'd like to try to. It comes out right around the same time as World War Z, so I'm not sure. Let me in, let me in.
The champion of light knows that the time itself is about to end, At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing.
Let's make Alan Wake 2 happen.
Maybe it's enough.
It's late at night. Yeah, we know. There's that. What's in here? Coffee? Can we get some coffee in here? No? Yeah, you can actually play Death Rally on here if you want. Which is like, I believe, an old... Might be an old Remedy game. That's what I think it is. I mean, it makes sense. Might be like the first game they ever made or something. It's like an old arcade. I'm not sure though. I'd have to look into it. Mortal Kombat 11, yep. The Gift of Thorns by Alex Casey. Now we just need to change the date. There's going to be another cutscene coming up soon. I think one of those great cutscenes. And now we turn the lamp.
It's not
And
enough.
it's all kicking off. It's not enough, Alan.
You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity.
No matter how many times you come back.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures.
Endures. Here we
Each
go,
time
back
he
at
gets a little
the
closer.
hotel.
Each time, another detail falls into place. Now, the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
Alan's getting closer here. We have 10 shots on our flare gun. Wow, I could have used those on those posts, the dark posts there. I'll probably play this section through, and then I'll end the episode after this, and then we'll come back for the when we get to the observatory again. I want to play this part again, keep it going for now, because I just love playing these games. Alright, he's gonna get the flare gun. Look at him.
Shit. What are you, the King Hillbilly?
He's the king. Dead Billy now. Oh, he's not dead. No, he is. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, Wendy. Wendy. Alan Wake. I have more Alan Wake songs I wrote too, like besides Daylight. I have a couple more I'd written long years ago under like a different artist name, like when I was just making like pretty much like demo music for myself and anybody that wanted to hear it. But maybe I re-record some of them like I did Daylight.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths. The
Thought he was a
Hog is
zombie.
coming. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
It's already been prepared. They don't like it. Well, too bad. Yeah, he was like holding his like weapon over, like right above his head, so. What is this here? the song playing. Ah. Satellite's gonna come crashing down again. By the way, I don't think Twitch muted any of my last Kingdom Hearts episode. It didn't say it did, so just YouTube will notify me that there's copyrighted content in the video, so I won't be able to like monetize it. I haven't monetized any of my videos up to this point anyways. Maybe I eventually will, I don't know. I don't think I'm popular enough for that. Y'all wanna play? Let's play, I'm not scared of any of y'all. Look at this. The light effects are so good in these games too, which is another huge thing. I remember that some of the developers talking about how they wanted to get all the lighting effects right.
Next stop, saving Emma.
They did really good with them. Let's return to Emma Stone. Oh, big dude, Hillbilly John is back. Let's get him with the AK. Can't even see him through the smoke. I think I got him. Oh, there he is. Look how big he is. He's creepy, huh? Looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Get him. That's like definitely like the biggest villain. Wait. AK's working out pretty good so far. What's in here though? Submachine gun. Now we'll take the we'll leave the SMG.
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Emma Stone. Oh. Okay. We might die. We just might die.
Clear now.
I'm gonna restock my ammo here. Before we return to you, Emma, we want to go take another episode in of Mr. Scratch. Here we go. Best show in the world. Here we don't want to miss this.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure. Al.
Barry.
Al! Ugh, little parasite. Best friend. Really? That's the best you can do. I actually kinda like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's very nerve-wracking there, talking about Barry. It's kind of cool how they mentioned Sheriff Breaker too, so would she be in the sequel if they were to make one? Does Barry make it out of this game alive? Guys, we'll see. Mr. Scratch is no joke. Alright. Restock. Let's get back to Emma Stone in there.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, Emma Stone. Gotta secure the fuse box out back here. What? Oh, okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad actually. Okay, here it is. Turn to Emma. You want to go to the diner first? I love the diner. I don't know if we go back there at all. She has the key for us though. I want to see if we can go back to the diner inside. Go exploring.
So
Oh, we can use the
one
phone?
morning I was running. It was in the fall. It was about 6 o'clock in the morning. It was the sun was just coming up. And there's this huge estate right on the Long Island Sound called the Ziegler Estate, and it's monstrous, and it has these old iron gates that have these. They're spiked, very, very sharp. But it's, I mean, acres and acres of land. And so I'm running, and I'm listening to Tosca, listening to opera. And there's a moment in Tosca where Tosca's about to stab Scarpia, okay? And it's very, very dramatic. And it's like, there's this huge duet. And so I'm running, and you can see the breath coming, you can see my breath coming. The sun is coming up, and there's this incredible scene happening. And all of a sudden, in the distance, I look, I see something that's on the fence. And as I'm running up, I realize it's a deer. The deer has tried to jump over this fence, like 8 feet high. Tried to jump over the fence. It landed on top of the fence. It caught it in its chest, and it slid all the way down. So it opened the deer from the chest to all the way down its stomach, and it was still alive. It was flailing, absolutely flailing. I remember just this music, and the thing was running, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Absolutely couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I couldn't get at the deer. It was on the other side, so it's like the idea of like, okay, well, you should help the deer, try to put out his mirror. I couldn't get near it, and it was huge. It was gigantic, and so and there was like gigantic horns. I mean, it was a visual I will never, ever forget. And I just remember as I was running, and just these flock of crows that were like in the trees just flying. It was the most cinematic, frightening thing I've ever seen. I just stood there. I stood there until it died, and then just started running home.
Wow, so I've actually never heard that before playing this game. I've never gone into the phone booth and picked up that phone and listened to that before. That's my first time hearing that. That was pretty grim. That must have been Alan Wake in an interview. That might be the real Alan Wake talking in an interview that he did. Let's go check out the diner. I wonder if there's one of those phone things in each time you come to this world, if I've even listened to them all. I know I've never heard that before. I would remember that. Can we get in? She has the key to the diner though, doesn't she? Don't we have to come back here? I just wanted to see. Is that what she's giving us the key for, or is it the key to the hotel room? I can't remember. Either way, we'll take a look around here and see what's in here. Some more flares over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thought there was a guy behind me. There we go. I like that I still discovered new things even though I've beaten the game so many times. Yeah. Well, this one I haven't beaten as many times as the first Alan Wake. This is probably my, I'd say my 4th time playing through this one, maybe. I think it's my 4th time playing through this one. I still don't have every little collectible in Alan Wake though. I need like a few more things. I don't know what they are. I would have no idea where to look, but I have like all the coffee mugs, I think. There's like collectible stuff that you still can do. But as I said, I think sometime in October I'm gonna do a stream, a long stream where I beat the entire first game in one sitting. We'll just do like the original 6 chapters, not like the bonus ones, just like the actual base game. And we'll just see how long and how much fun we can have. Because I don't know if anybody's ever done that in just one sitting. At least on camera, I don't know if anybody has. I'm sure there's videos somewhere though of people playing the whole game at once. Alan Wake 2, it legally can't happen? Why can't it legally happen? That doesn't make any sense. Does someone have the rights? Microsoft owns the publishing rights until their right expires. Oh, stupid Microsoft. Why? They have this great franchise that they're sitting on, and they're not doing anything with it. That's what I hate. Like, why do gaming consoles, companies, publishers have these great gaming franchises and like ruin them, or you know, just get rid of them like EA did with Dead Space. Like, Dead Space was such a good franchise and they just killed it. And like, Microsoft is sitting on Alan Wake and they're just not doing anything with it? There's money to be made here at Microsoft. Yeah, Remedy owns the other rights and they want to make Alan Wake 2. There's a TV show coming. Yeah, I know about the TV show. That's gonna be great. I'm so glad. That might help get it even more sales too. So I don't know. I wish Microsoft, can't they just sell the rights back to Remedy? Like, it's probably too expensive because Microsoft is probably, you know, selling it for way too high. Ah, that sucks. Let's go see Emma Stone.
I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, I really don't want to talk to you anymore. You're not Dr. Meadows. They can't until Microsoft says sure. I don't know why they would just sit on this. I don't know why either. That's what companies do and publishers do. It doesn't make any sense. mean, this is one of Microsoft's it's exclusive titles. Like, it's not like PlayStation can be like, oh well, you know, we can make sales off this too. No, this is exclusively for like, well, PC. I think it's on Steam actually. I think Alan Wake is on Steam. A lot of Microsoft games end up on there anyways. But like, PlayStation owners can't play this game. Nintendo owners can't play this game. That's why it's like Microsoft has this. They have this. They have Halo. They have Gears of War. You know, they have a lot of good franchises that they can continue to put games out with. Those are just a couple on the top of my head. I know there's plenty other ones. Sunset Overdrive is another one that, you know, should get a sequel, and just they are not doing anything with it. I don't understand why, but it's very crazy that they don't do this. Anything in here? Flashbang. I'll take that. But, you know, and I kind of feel bad for Remedy then, because they are still making game. I mean, Quantum Break was an amazing game. Control looks like a really good game. I can't imagine how good another Alan Wake would end up being. Can I not get out of here? Let me out. Bust the door down there. The TV show should be interesting. There was a web series called Bright Falls that was really good too. There's only like 6 episodes. I actually have it on my Xbox 360. They were free downloads at the time. Here's the right room. This poor guy again. Get the observatory keys and we're back on the observatory. Alright.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this. Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows, he will have what he needs.
Alright, so we are back at the observatory. We're going to end the episode here, guys. And when we come back, we'll once again be leading off with the observatory as we go see Dr. Meadows again. I know you all want to see that. I will be streaming Killing Floor 2 in just a few moments after this stream goes down. If you guys want to watch any of that, you're more than welcome to. Thank you, Stormborn. Thank you, Dev, for being on the stream. Thank you to everybody watching this series. Alan Wake fans, I want to hear from you. Leave me some comments what you think about what needs to be done for Alan Wake 2 to happen, what you think about these games. I'd like to connect with more Alan Wake fans for sure. So hope to see you all in the next part. Till next time. Whoa, Dr. Meadows.
But you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
She doesn't care that she just interrupted me. Till next time. Dr. Meadows is the number.